What's going on YouTube? This is Logan here today. I am bringing you guys some ranked singles action. And you know, in my mind, I thought ranked singles is going to be a lot like 6v6 singles. But you know what? I am totally wrong, as I just made myself get into Master Ball after grinding and changing up my team over and over again until I finally got me a team that worked for Master Ball. And it took me a while. It really did. But this is a team I'm using right now for ranked singles. And I really kind of enjoyed this team. You got the Choice Banded Dragonite, Terra Normal. You guys seen this already on the channel some. Reckless Staraptor. I really love this Pokemon. Armarouge. And I really like Armarouge as well. As a good fire type, it has decent coverage with the Psychic and Grass moves. I wanted to use an Uber on this team, so I went ahead and picked me out one. That would be the Iron Bundle. And you know what? It's a little bit underwhelming. And maybe that's just because I'm not used to playing with it yet. So I do want you guys to help me out with that, if at all possible, right? If I need to fix my moveset, let me know in the comment section down below. Grimmsnarl. This is a very fun Grimmsnarl, though. Imprison. Just so that way we can stop other Grimmsnarls. We got the Light Screen, Reflect, and Spirit Break on this thing. This thing will surprise any Grimmsnarl player. I'm just saying right now. And Grimmsnarl is all over the place. And then we got Arcanine. Safety Goggles. This is like one of those last edition guys I put on my team. I didn't really have a good slot for my 6 Pokemon, so I put Arcanine on it. Right now, he's kind of in a testing phase. I need an answer for Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane is running me over right now, so if you guys can help me out with that too, what's a good check for Flutter Mane? Let me know in the comment section down below. I have 2 things I'm already asking you guys for the comment section down below, but I'm going to ask you guys the question of the day anyway. And that is, what is your most favorite underrated Pokemon? For me, I don't hear no talk about Staraptor, okay? I love Staraptor. Staraptor is like one of my favorite top Pokemon. You know, it's definitely in my top 10 list of favorite Pokemon to use. And, you know, I haven't seen too many players even talk about Staraptor. I don't even honestly know what tier list he's in right now. Like, is he OU, UU? I don't know. But anyway, that's my most favorite underrated Pokemon. Let me know yours in the comment section down below, and let's see what you guys think about this team. Let's get into our first battle. Alrighty. Let's see what our opponent's rocking out with is a Baxcalibur, Iron Hands. I told you I struggle with Flutter Mane, and then there's the Volcarona. I think that's, I can't remember. I know it's Iron something. Corviknight and Gardenackle. I feel like this is probably one of the more standard teams that you're going to be running into. And really and truthfully, I'm not 100% prepared for it. I'm not going to lie to you. This team of mine really struggles into certain matchups like these. Like, we're really good in some matchups, but in other matchups we struggle. Especially if this Iron Volcarona is boost energy and gets a speed boost early. This thing almost runs over this team of mine, so we're gonna have to see what we can do to see if we can pull out this victory. Lead wise, I really don't hate the Staraptor lead, tell you honest truth, unless it's the Iron Volcarona. And in that case, you might want to try to do the Iron Bundle as the lead. I know we get our booster energy procced early, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Staraptor is there just so that we can have some speed, and Armarouge or Arcanine isn't too bad. I like the Focus Sash on Armarouge for this game, so let's try and see if we can pick up this victory. There's a lot of threats on our opponent's team that I gotta learn how to deal with if I'm going to try and do some ranked singles content for you guys. The 6v6, I'm still going to be uploading 6v6 as well. But I wanted to do some ranked singles, and this is my main focus I want to do onto the channel, right? Is some ranked singles. Don't see too many content creators doing ranked singles, so I kind of want to push on that, you know? He actually leads off with the Gardenackle, which is a very surprising lead for me. Fantastic, you know. I can go ahead and throw a Hydro Pump your way. I could Terra Water, but we'll see what happens. We'll Hydro Pump. We'll see if we can pick up this KO or not. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe. And I feel like as long as we land it, we should be an easy KO. Should be. Let's see. He does withdraw. Fantastic. Fantastic. And to the Iron Hands. Okay. I mean, your Iron Hands is taking a lot of damage. That's actually not that much at all. Wow, that thing's super bulky. Okay. Assault Vest? Potentially? Either way. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to switch. Like, if Hydro Pump's only doing that little bit, we can almost expect something coming out. Bad thing is we don't really have a great switch, but we're going to go into Armor Rouge anyway. Armor Rouge is going to hopefully outspeed him after we take this big attack. I mean, this is going to be a huge attack coming out from a Wild Charge. Whew. Okay, we did take it relatively decently given the circumstances. And if we can go off of an Expanding Force right now, we'd probably be alright. Could we be expecting a switch? If he switches, he could go back into the Gardenacle, which would not appreciate an Expanding Force plus Energy Ball. Yeah, so I'm actually okay making this Expanding Force play, see how much damage we can do. It looks like... Okay, so they are staying in and actually terrestrializing. That's not a good thing at all. Into the ground type. Okay, so our energy ball, if we can get some decent chip damage on this thing, we're looking okay. And that's fantastic. That's great, decent chip damage if you ever ask me, you know. Iron Hands will take out our Armor Rouge, but that's okay. That is okay. Because now, I mean, we can probably finish him off with Brave Bird. We can go back into Bundle and go for the Ice Beam if we really need to. I mean, we got plays. We do now have plays. I'm okay going for the Bundle play, though, right now. We can go for Ice Beam. If they decide to switch for whatever reason, then we have a chance to freeze. That's always a good thing. So, yeah, I'm down for this. We'll see what we can pull off. We should at least have this KO, so that's always nice. I love the Ice Beam animation coming from Iron Bundle. It's coming out of the bag. Don't ask me how that works. I don't know, but I'm glad it kind of looks cool. It does look really, really cool. So that's really fun and satisfying. Alrighty, your next Pokemon is going to be the Flutter Mane. No booster energy. Hold on, do you have a Torkoal on your team? You do not. Okay, that's interesting. Could still be a Choice Scarf on this thing. Very well could be, but we're going to have to take a chance. We're going to take a chance. Terrestrialize. Now we're going to go and turn into Water type and go for the huge Hydro Pump play. If it's not Choice Scarf, we're one base speed faster. Just saying. So, I mean, there's a huge chance that we're still outspeeding this thing. So, let's see. It is Choice Scarf as it goes for the Moonblast, and we live on 13 HP, but gets a special attack drop. Okay, but we're getting our Hydro Pump off. Decent chip damage. Very decent chip damage. It is confirmed to be Choice Scarf, and I really don't like that. Because Moonblast is going to be doing a lot to our Staraptor. And his last one's Gardenacle. Yeah, we got to save Iron Bundle, don't we? We have to. So we have to go into the Staraptor. Let me check, make sure I'm timid. I'm pretty certain that we are. Yeah, we're timid, max speed. Let's go into Staraptor. I don't necessarily think this is going to work out for us because A Moonblast plus a second Moonblast is going to KO our Staraptor. Even with our Choice Scarf, we're not going to be outspeeding. But I have to save Iron Bundle. I do have to save him for the Gardenackle. So we have to hope, but yeah, we're not outspeeding. So that's game. That is game. That's a tough one. Flutter Mane, like I said, is a huge problem for me. Like, it really is. So like I said, if you guys know the answer to beat Flutter Mane, I would greatly appreciate the information. Greatly appreciate it as we go down to the Flutter Mane in game number 1. Game number 1. Man, you hate to see that, but it is what it is. Alright, so I see no Flutter Mane for game number 2. So Juliana, let's have ourselves a good battle. This seems like definitely something that's more doable for us. I see double go, so it's making it really difficult to bring the Dragonite. Just outright. But I mean, at the same time, you know, if it was a best 2 out of 3, Dragonite might be coming in for one of the games or something. I don't know. But anyway, I think our best bet, honestly, to kind of lead aggressive. I think if we lead the Staraptor, have the Iron Bundle in the back, because I think Iron Bundle does a lot of work in this game. And maybe bring the Grimmsnarl. I mean, we could have... Yeah, I think Grimmsnarl is fantastic, though. Like, because it's got the 2 dragons. Plus the screen support and everything. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. And that way I'm not tempted to click a fire move. And his Saluredge gets the boost. So obviously we don't want that either. So I'm down for this. I like this a lot. This should be good. Cyclizar as the lead. Nice and shiny too. Very cool. I didn't know it was golden like that. That's really neat. That's a really good shiny. Oh man, dude, I'm actually in the shiny hunting mood right now too. I found 2 shinies already. That being a Hawlucha and a Magikarp, okay? And the Magikarp was due to me EV training. That was not on purpose. But the Hawlucha I did go out and actually picnicked it for and everything. And because I really like the shiny Hawlucha as well. But 2 shinies for me so far. How many shinies do you guys have in your game? Obviously, I'm not the best shiny hunter. I don't have enough patience and stuff. Like I said, the Magikarp was due to luck because I was EV training when that happened. But how many shinies do y'all have? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be cool to know. Alright, so Dragapult is in. On the Shedtail, it's kind of... It's a nice little switch, don't get me wrong. But with that Shedtail, you've done half damage to yourself. Now granted, if you have a Regenerator, you're fine. That plays perfectly good because you got a lot of your health back. Now you got this Dragapult in here though. And what does Dragapult really want to do against my Staraptor? This is Choice Scarf Staraptor. We're gonna outspeed him unless he's Choice Scarfing himself. There's a huge chance that we just KO him, and there we go. We did. We KO'd the Dragapult. Yeah. If it's a bulky Dragapult, there is a chance that it actually does survive the Brave Bird. But if it's an offensive one, there's no shot. Nice and shiny on Saluredge. I actually don't like that shiny, though, because it doesn't show me anything. Yeah, that shiny does nothing for me. But anyway, nice and shiny, I guess. As we're going to hit it with a Brave Bird. It is almost went down. Is it focused? It is not. That was just wrong. That's okay. That's okay. As Bitter Blade will take our Staraptor out, but this Saluredge is on its last life. It's on its last little limb, and it just took 1 Brave Bird. Is it leftovers? Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and go out to the Iron Bundle here. And as low as it is, do we want to risk the Hydro Pump here? Maybe that's the play, though. Maybe we do need to try and risk the Hydro Pump. But I'm honestly thinking maybe we go for the Ice Beam. If he goes for Bitter Blade, we could Terra Water. Terra Water, Ice Beam. How weird is that? Because Hydro Pump, me and Hydro Pump doesn't have the best reputation. Hydro Pump doesn't like me that much every time. So if I cannot click Hydro Pump, sometimes that's always the best thing for me. So we're going to see if we can pick up this KO with Ice Beam. Ice Beam is still considered Stab. It's super powerful too. And now Bitter Blade. Ooh, wait a second. Are you Terrestrializing into a Grass type? Yo, you'll think I'll be reading this. Yo, hold up. Bug. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Because now my Ice Beam is considered neutral here. We were going to go for the not very effective version. Fantastic. Sulu Edge goes down. Hey, I told you. As long as they don't have Flutter Mane, our team does good. I'm going to have to eventually just add me a Flutter Mane to this squad. And this team would be amazing. I just got to go get one. Actually, my wife has already said she caught one for me. So I have to go and just spend the time to trade it. Psychosar being the last Pokemon, our opponent decides to cancel the battle. That is a win for us. Fantastic. I love to see that. That is so good. Alrighty, our next opponent's working out with that Flutter Mane, our Great Tusk, Annihilate, Ostrich, King Gambit, and Baxcalibur. Okay, so Flutter Mane, once again, hi there. We're gonna leave Grimmsnarl. We gotta get screens up. That's the biggest thing. Another thing I've been seeing with Flutter Mane, like the thing I've been seeing the most is that most of them are choice scarfed in a way. So, really and truthfully, like Armor Rouge with its Focus Sash can almost guarantee me that it could take an attack. Arcanine isn't half bad here either. I think Arcanine's a little bit better because it does do other things other than just countering the Flutter Mane, our opponent's team. So yeah, we'll definitely go Arcanine. Gotta be careful about that King Gambit, hoping it's not Defiant, definitely. And what do we bring in the back? Like Staraptor kind of looks like it can do some massive damage. But at the same time, how does Iron Bundle look out in the back? You know, we get that booster energy. Kind of looks good too. I think I get the same props to Iron Bundle as I would Staraptor. So let's go Iron Bundle, because Iron Bundle with its booster energy can guarantee outspeed a Flutter Mane. So that is what it is. Even if the Flutter Mane gets a speed boost, our Iron Bundle comes in. Our Iron Bundle is one base speed higher than any Flutter Mane because we're max speed. So the Ostrich versus our Grimmsnarl, and really and truthfully, what's the matchup? Like, that's not a bad matchup for us, as we are a dark type. I do know that this thing does get some type of like Dazzling Gleam, but I think we're okay. Let's set up this light screen, see what happens as he goes for Protect. That guarantees that he gets that speed boost. This thing's gonna be super fast, but that's okay as long as we can stop its damage reduction. It's not as scary. So yeah, we can go for that Spirit Break right now, as this thing is actually known to be a special attacker. So like I said, Grimmsnarl is not looking half bad in this situation, as they're gonna go ahead and Terrestrialize. I've seen Fighting as a great option on this thing, so that would be nice. Dark? Okay, thanks for letting me hit you with my Spirit Break, which is a fairy move. And you go for Feather Dance to lower my attack. That's alright though, that's okay. We're still Spirit Breaking, and that does decent chip. You're not doing no damage to me. You're getting those speed boosts like crazy, but you know what? I think we're fine. I think we are absolutely fine to go for another Spirit Break. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we go for that Reflect, because I mean, most likely he was going to go for that Protect anyway. But at the end of the day, it's okay. You know, let him go ahead, do all this protecting stuff. I'm not going to read too much into it because when I start doing that, we're probably going to be missing something. You know, like he's not going to protect, and then we're going to be like, well, crap. You know, now he's going to do some damage. Spirit Break still doing quite a bit of damage, and we're at -4. Obviously, we ain't going to want to stay in for anything. Do we think he's going to... Do we feel like he's going to attack us? He's probably wanting to get that last speed boost. Right there, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Now he's going to be attacking me with that feather baton pass. Hey, you're still passing all that special attack drop I gave you too. Keep that in mind. So if you're going to a special attacker right now, that's not the best thing for you, my friend. Okay, so this thing obviously is not a special attacker. This thing now is super fast. Thing is, can you actually break our Grimmsnarl even? We can actually go into Arcanine too and get the Intimidate on this thing and really not be too worried. At all. Really not really care about this thing one bit, as it is now at -1 attack. We can take these attacks with our Arcanine, but we still need to try and preserve it as much as possible. I'm thinking maybe we go for Will-O-Wisp. I know it will give its thermal exchange, but can it get burned? I can't remember. Like, that's what's going in the back of my head. Like, maybe it cannot get burned. And the safe play is actually go back up to Grimmsnarl anyway. The safe play is actually to go back out to Grimmsnarl. He actually is hard switching himself, so there's all of his boost that he worked very hard for at the very beginning. Back into the Ostrich. I want to say Oricorio, but I know that's not the case. I know that's not Oricorio. But that's the Ostrich for now. And we got Grimmsnarl back on the field. Perfect matchup, right? I'm okay going for the Spirit Break. You probably gonna go for Protect, but there's not much I can do to stop that. Not much I can do. Eventually you're gonna be wanting to go for that Baton Pass play again, which is very interesting. I can expect the Feather Dance this coming up turn, but that's okay. We'll let you Feather Dance us all day if you want to. Baton Passing on out of here, so you didn't even Feather Dance, so now we're getting a pretty decent attack off. We can set up our light screen again if we absolutely need to. So let's see, going back to the Baxcalibur, but this time you're not as fast, and we're able to do quite a bit of damage to you. Okay, and remember, we still have Reflect Up for a few more turns, actually. Yeah, 3 more turns. So I'm actually not scared of this thing one bit, as it goes for Earthquake. Okay, right, yeah, we'll take it. And we'll KO you with a Spirit Break. And hey, Grimmsnarl picking up a KO? A very supportive Grimmsnarl, but hey, when it comes to push to shove, Grimmsnarl doesn't matter. He's gonna get the job done. And that's why I like my Grimmsnarl. Alright, yes, we definitely be setting up this light screen now. Light screen, if we can get a Spirit Break off, fantastic. This is why I also have Arcanine with a Snarl. So, I mean, we're trying to be prepared for this. We're trying. Maybe we've over-prepared, but you know, it is what it is. We have the Iron Bundle just waiting. We need to get a little bit more damage, I feel like, on it. So let's go into Arcanine. And we can probably go for the Snarl. Yeah, I think the Snarl is the best play. Shadow Ball will come out. Looks like he's switching up his moves, so I'm not worried about you being choiced, Scarfed, in any way. Really, I didn't even see a booster energy coming from this thing, as he avoids our Snarl. Could you please not avoid our Snarls? I kind of need those to hit. Yeah, I'm glad Arcanine's such a bulky Pokemon. That one felt like it did a little bit more, but we finally got a Snarl off. And I've seen the Rose already with the Iron Bundle. So after one Snarl, it looks like we might be okay anyway. But it would have been nice to have that second Snarl to go off. But unfortunately, we didn't get that chance. But we got ourselves in probably in a pretty decent situation. Because we know he cannot Terra. Because he committed that on his other Pokemon. His Ostrich. And we have this. And we're able to Terra our Iron Bundle. As long as we're hitting our Hydro Pump. But like I said, I told you my relationship with Hydro Pump. So cross your fingers right now. Alright, I'm crossing mine. You better hit this Iron Bundle. You better hit this. This one, Iron Bundle has been pretty good at hitting Hydro Pumps. But I need to knock on some wood right now. Alright, come on now. Iron Bundle, I need you. I need you to hit this. And let's take this Pokemon out. Let's take it out. Fantastic. Thank you for hitting. Now let's take it out. Take it out. Oh, it barely survives. As it goes for Moonblast, but right behind the light screen, we're doing okay. I'm going for the Ice Beam now. And we got damage. We got the damage that we needed. And we took out the Flutter Mane. So Iron Bundle coming through for us right now. Fantastic. Glad to take out the Flutter Mane. Glad we were able to connect our Hydro Pump. And now, here comes the Ostrich. And I'm honestly okay going for the Ice Beam. As little as health as that thing is, we can expect maybe a Protect. Yeah, trying to get a Speed Boost to outspeed us. But remember, we got our Speed Boost as well. That being, so we might be faster. We still might be faster. Because this is going to probably take 2 Speed Boosts from it to outspeed us. So let's see. Do we outspeed? We do. Fantastic. Do we get the KO? We do. That's game. Iron Bundle for the win. Let's go. Alright, our third and final battle up against another Flutter Mane? Whoa, okay. So that's a very popular Pokemon, guys. I'm just saying. Iron Bundle, Baxcalibur, Annihilate, Amoonguss, and Ostrich again. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Like, Staraptor low-key kind of looks good. And then low-key, it does not look good. Like it's both. It's in the middle. Like it looks good and then it doesn't. It depends on what they bring, right? But I'm okay with it. I think we're still gonna try the Staraptor play because Staraptor should be good, at least in one of the matchups. Iron Bundle been our main man. So we gotta bring him. I think Grimmsnarl really helped us out against the Flutter Mane matchup last time. So I think we bring him again. I do. I think Grimmsnarl is fantastic anyway on Team Preview anyway. So, biggest question is Staraptor the right one to bring? I guess we'll find out. We will find out. And let's see what happens. Alrighty, you're leading off with the Annihilate as we're leading off with Staraptor, so that's already looking pretty good for us. I'm telling you that right now. Choice Scarf on the Staraptor. He could be Choice Scarfed as well, but I have a feeling if he is, we're Staraptor, man. We should be faster. I don't know that though to be 100% of the fact because we are adamant, so we're just trying to outspeed certain threats, but obviously maybe being jolly in this format is probably best, but it doesn't matter as we do outspeed the Annihilate, knocking him down to his Focus Sash. Actually, what are you going for, my friend? Why are you focus sash at? Are you counter? Your stealth rock. So stealth rock is very interesting because it basically almost hinders my switching. You know, I'm not going to really want to be trying to switch out too much anymore. Go ahead, finish him off though with the Brave Bird. But what does that? He's setting up the stealth rocks for some reason. So obviously we need to figure out. I mean, maybe he's just setting it up for damage, but he's definitely got bigger plans, I'm sure. As the Iron Bundle comes out, are you Booster Energy? You are. And you got a Speed. Okay, so Staraptor definitely does not need to stay in here. Expecting maybe I can Ice Beam? We could go out to our own. Biggest issue is, the only thing we have to hit it is our Freeze Dry. And I mean, he can hit us with his Freeze Dry too. We could go into Grimmsnarl to better do our matchup against this. Go into Grimmsnarl, set up a Light Screen, and then go into Iron Bundle. That might be the better option. That way we have a little bit of screen support to help us out in that matchup. As he goes for his own Freeze Dry, okay. So he was expecting our bundle to come in. But now let's go for our Light Screen. That's gonna definitely help us ensure to live this one attack anyway. And Hydro Pump does come out. And like I said, we surviving. We're alive. We're alive. He does have one physical attacker that's alive anyway. So let's up the Reflect just in case. Just in case. And maybe he might miss his Hydro Pump. You never know. Or maybe he doesn't pick up a KO with his Freeze Dry. Let's see. Okay, he does. So Grimmsnarl does go down. But that's okay. Now we got screen supports. Now we go out to our own Iron Bundle in this situation. And we should be okay. Like, obviously our damage output's going to be a little bit more than his. So that's always a good thing. Our speed has also been heightened, just like his. We do not terrestrialize just yet. As we go for the Freeze Dry, how much damage are we doing? That's a lot of damage. He goes for Freeze Dry. And that's not good for us, but you know what? We're still alive. Let's go ahead and finish him off. Fantastico. And now he's down to his last Pokemon. And what could it be? Maybe the Baxcalibur, but most likely the Flutter Mane. It is the Baxcalibur. Okay. Why do you not bring the Flutter Mane? I don't know. I'm not complaining. Yeah, I want to save my Terra for my Staraptor because it is Terra's Steel, and we can go for the Brave Bird, and that could do a lot of damage. So I think right now we just go for the Ice Beam. That's our strongest move. I don't see him going for Ice Shard because it's just not going to be doing that much damage as he terrestrializes, okay, into probably a Fire type if I'm predicting. Electric. So our damage output's still the same. Our damage output's still the same here. And it does like no damage. No damage whatsoever as Terra Blast will come out. KOs our Iron Bundle, like that's no issue. But we go into Staraptor now. We can lock ourselves into Double Edge. And Double Edge, we're still going Terra Steel. That way he just cannot KO us with the Ice Shard for free. I don't know, we're pretty close, but we still go for the Terra. See if we can activate it. Go for the Double Edge. Hopefully we can knock him out. Ice Shard, I wouldn't imagine, is a guaranteed KO. I'd say if he goes for... Honestly, if he goes for anything but Ice Shard, though, he might be able to KO us. Yeah, fantastic. Fantastic there. Double Edge does come out, and we fail the KO. Hold on. Are we still alive? And it, oh, no. 1 HP. 1 HP. We go down to the max caliber. That is tough. That's very tough, but you know what? Very fun. This was a fun set. So if you guys do enjoy this video, I would greatly appreciate a like. If you guys can answer the question of the day, and that is, what is your favorite underrated Pokemon? And like I said, like the video, comment, and if you guys are new, subscribe to the Logan channel, as we are going to be trying to upload more of these ranked single battles. We're also going to be doing some 6v6, but our biggest priority will be these ranked singles. So stay tuned, enjoy, and hope I can catch you guys on the next one. Peace.